Hi Flosstube, it's Tara, the 805 Stitcher. It is Monday, June 20th, and this is a Flosstube mainly about cross stitch. So, welcome to new and returning viewers. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. And if you are new, I hope you see something you like and you'll subscribe and come back. So, my last Flosstube was April 3rd. After you hear what's been going on, you'll understand why it was so long. So, let's see. In April, we went to Arizona to visit the grandbabies for their birthday, and that was fun. Harper had a pool party at her cousin's house, and I got a chance to go to the attic. So, we drove out on Friday, and I visited the attic on Saturday morning when they opened. And the funny thing is, I met Carol, Michelle, who is Carol's sister, and Arnett at the attic. And the funny story is that Carol had ordered some bags from me, and she had ordered 3 of the Teresa Kogut Love of Nature bags. And she had messaged me saying, are these going to be in time? I'm going on a retreat. And I said, yeah, they should be there in plenty of time. And anyway, I got the bags out to her. She messaged me, said she got them and loved them, and thank you so much. And I said, have a great time at your retreat. I'm jealous, but I get to go to the attic in Mesa, Arizona because I am visiting my daughter. And she said, oh my gosh, we're going to be at the attic this weekend. And small world, right? So we arranged to meet on Saturday morning, and I met them, and such nice ladies. We had a great time just looking at everything. The attic is gorgeous. It's just such a special place. I met Jean and Carolyn, and I met one other person, and I can't remember her name, but she helped me with my color conversion on my Annie Morris, and I wish I could remember. I'm sorry. I apologize. But yeah, so the attic is beautiful. I took a little bit of a video, and I will try to insert that here. And I apologize if it made anybody sick to their stomach. I'm not a very good videoer, but it gives you an idea of what is at the attic. It's just, I could have spent, it was funny because I planned on being there at 10 o'clock in the morning, and Danny, we were going to leave for the party at 1. And he says, oh, you'll be back way before then. And I just laughed, and I said, yeah, I'll probably be back just before 1. And I did. I just came back just before 1, just in time to change my clothes and get ready to go. So he has no idea what happens when we go to Needlework stores. So anyway, that was in April. Like I said, all the ladies are so nice. They're so helpful. And I hope to visit again there soon. I have to say that Jean, we did walk out with 56 count. So you'll see that in my starts. Michelle and, no, it was Carol and Arnett and I all started some 56 count projects. And I have to check in with them and see how they're doing. I haven't done that yet. So anyway, so that was pretty much April. In May, we took the trailer out to the beach. We went to Faria Beach, which is a little park, trailer park. It's really hard to get in, but it's really nice because you're right there at the beach, and there's nice beach space. Like where we park at Emmawood State Beach, it's rocks, and so there's no place to play really. So Faria is nice. There's some tide pools, and so the kids were coming out. Harper had finished school, and so they came out, and it was a great time. We had a barbecue on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday, and Hannah's friends came out, and my dad and his girlfriend and my brother came out, so we had a great time. And then kids went back. They just weren't feeling well, and I was like, oh great, we're gonna get sick, because last time they were out we got sick. But we were crossing our fingers, and so we brought everything home Monday. Tuesday, I went back to work, and Danny was home. Wednesday morning, Danny woke up sick, and I went to work, and it ended up that when I got home, he just looked terrible. And I said, you know what? Let's take a COVID test. And we did. And he was positive for COVID. So that meant that I couldn't go back to work. I had to work from home. And that was on Wednesday. And then, so I was planning on going back to work on Monday because I had to be away for so many days. And I woke up Sunday morning and I had a bit of a sore throat. And I said, uh-oh. And so I did a test and I was positive on Sunday. So I just have to tell you, it kicked our butts. I mean, it really did. And so that was a good, I was sick Sunday. I probably didn't get out of my room until Wednesday afternoon. And then it was just trying to recuperate from that. I could have gone back to work Monday if I had tested negative on Sunday, but I was still testing positive on Monday. So I could not go back to work till Thursday. So I was home about 10 days. I was able to work from home, so I did that. But man, that COVID is rough. It is rough. So yeah, that was in May. That was the end of May. June was my birthday month. So I had my birthday. You know, the older you get, it just really isn't that exciting. But I turned 58. And so I think I'm going to start planning for the big 6-0 and just do something really fun. I don't know. Maybe go on a cruise. We talk about Alaska cruise. Maybe that's the time. So anyway, with that, I did get, I got some nice pictures from my daughter. And I got, Danny and Hannah's mom got me, he said to me, he says, because he wanted to take me out to dinner. And I was trying to wrap up everything to go to StitchCon because I was leaving for StitchCon on Thursday morning very early. And I said, I've got to get stuff out. I've got to get things done. I got to get things wrapped up. I just don't have time. We'll do it when I come back. So anyway, we ordered something in, and he had told me, he says, I was going to tell you about your birthday surprise. And I said, well, just leave it a surprise. It's okay. But he's like, well, I wanted to tell you. And I said, okay, tell me. And so he's like, well, you're really hard to buy for because you say if you want it, you're going to buy it, which I do. And so he said, what is something you want that you have not bought for yourself? I said, I don't know. And he said, me and my mom went in on maid service for you once a month for however long it lasts. And I was like, I was ecstatic, just ecstatic. I was just like, ah! So, yeah, because I'm really, really busy, and the last thing, I really do is clean. So I clean this room when I do floss tubes. So anyway, or when I just can't stand it anymore. So that was really cool. Just birthday went by really, no big hurrah. I was leaving for, like I said, StitchCon the 2 days after my birthday. So that was kind of my birthday hurrah. I left Thursday morning. My flight was leaving at 5:30 in the morning, which meant I was up at 2:15 in order to make the 5:30 flight. I live about 45 minutes from LAX if there's no traffic. And I left at 2:45 in the morning, so I assumed there was no traffic, which there wasn't. I made it down there, plenty of time. Got on the flight. We were out on the tarmac, and the pilot comes on and says, good news, we left on time. Bad news, we have to go back get towed back in because there was a maintenance issue. There was a belt or something. So long story short, we ended up leaving an hour late. We got in we flew into Denver, and I had an hour layover in Denver. So yeah, put 2 and 2 together. I had about 5 minutes to get to my plane before they stopped boarding, and we landed at gate 18. I was supposed to go to gate 38. I don't run. I'm not a runner. I'm not going to run down the airport. I'll walk as fast as I can, which I did. I made it within 2 minutes. But then I started worrying, is my luggage going to get here? But she, confirmed that yes, it was. So I said, okay. My luggage did get there. Everything was great. I had signed up for the Uber driver, Vanessa, at StitchCon, and so she kind of pairs us up with other people that are arriving. Well, she paired me up with someone who was arriving at 3:30. I got in at 2:15. Anyway, we made it. We made it to our hotels. I dropped everything and headed to the convention center, Sharonville Convention Center, because they do on Thursday night, they do a greeting. So I was in time for that. Saw my table mates. We were talking and I knew where they were, so I was able to fix my hair, meet them. And it's funny, out of the 4 other table mates, only one was able to make it this year. One was going on a cruise, one just couldn't make it, and the other, her daughter ended up having surgery that weekend. She was supposed to have it earlier, but she ended up getting COVID, so they had to postpone it. So she had to cancel, and she was really bummed. But anyway, so we had new people at our table. We had Kathy with a K, is my table mate from last year, and it was wonderful seeing her. And some of our new table mates was Kathy with a C, and Kathy with a C is Gail, who was my table mate who couldn't make it because of her daughter. That was her friend she was bringing. So Kathy came by herself, and Kathy had brought Amy along with her because they shared a ride. And then I met Francesca, who is, she's on Instagram as Newt Ranger. So I'm not sure. I know Kathy, I think it's at KMM 1955, and I just got with Amy and Kathy C, so I don't know their Instagrams. But anyway, did the greeting. I was really tired, of course. Did that, and yeah, that was Thursday. Friday, we went to dinner on Friday. A lot of stitching. I am one of those that, people go to StitchCon or retreats and they say they never get any stitching done because they're out talking to everybody. I'm kind of shy, and I'm one that gets a lot of stitching done because if I'm not shopping, I'm stitching. So it's funny because people will come up to me who know me and want to say hi, but I am hesitant to reach out to others because I'm shy. So it's just like I was excited to meet Shelly and Justine from Welcome Stitchery because I love watching their Flosstube and I think they're really funny, and I love the projects they do, and I wanted to meet them, and they were just like right next to our table, like catty corner, and I saw them and I'm like, I just need to go say hi, but I'm too shy. I didn't say hi to them. So next time, I guess I watched them. That's kind of stalkerish. So anywho, what else? It's just a fun time at StitchCon. Oh, I'm wearing my StitchCon t-shirt. I finally got some that fit this year. Last year, my spirit wear did not fit. So, it's just a fun time. Friday, they did some raffles. I didn't win anything. And then I did go to Friday night late stitching, which is at La Quinta where I was staying. And I am not cut out for late night stitching. So I don't think I'm doing that again. It was Friday. Yeah, Friday night. I went with my new table mate, Kathy with a C, and she had brought like all this wine and was sharing with everybody. What a way to be, first timer. Just come with a bunch of wine. So, Saturday I did my smalls exchange, and who was it? Oh, Olivia. I just saw her on Instagram. I'll tag her in this, or I'm gonna try to put things on the bottom so that I can get shops that I'm at or thing, whatever to, then they do that in the description. I'm gonna try. So I'll try to put her name, or I'll put her name in under here. So, but it was Olivia. I had made her smallest exchange, and she got it and she said she loved it. And anyway, my small exchange that I received, okay, this is not a small, but I have to tell you that this woman, some of the stuff that she was working on, she shared with us some of the stuff. It was incredible. It was like full coverage pieces. She was working on a piece that was 40 count gauze, and it was a car, and it looked like a photograph. It was amazing. So anyway, she did my small exchange, and like I said, this is not, in my opinion, a small exchange, but for her, the kind of stitching she does, this is a small exchange. So here you go. Yeah, it's the Year in the Woods. It's the ferret. Can we just say wow? I was blown away. So she's got it on a hoop. Yeah. I was just blown away. So thank you, Nicole. I don't know her YouTube or her Instagram either. I'll try to, I don't know if she has a YouTube, but I'll try to put her Instagram name as well, added in here. So anyway, thank you, Nicole. This is amazing. And now I don't have to stitch it. Thanks. So that was my small exchange I received. Saturday night was some more raffles. None of our tables won, but it's always a good time. It's just, StitchCon is amazing. It's a great time. Oh, we did go to Keepsakes on Saturday too. Francesca and Amy and I went to Keepsakes. Kathy with a K is local, so she doesn't need to go to Keepsakes. It's her LNS. And, you know, I was pretty surprised. I have to say that my haul from Keepsakes is not as bad as it was last year. So, my other haul, though, it's been 2.5 months since my last YouTube. Okay, you know me. We're going to be here a while with the haul. So, excuse me. Oh, this is heavy. This is Waterford Crystal. When I was in Ireland, we bought some of this, my ex-husband and I, and we bought 4 of these and 4 wine glasses. So they're crystal beer mugs and wine glasses. And funny story, my ex-husband, when we got divorced, the only thing he took was 2 of the crystal beer mugs. Okay, priorities. So anywho, I told Danny he can't use them. So, yeah, that was, oh, let me look at my notes. Oh, I did take some things for the brag table. I took my Teresa Kogut Stretton, which I'm going to show as a finish. I took Good Intentions. Oh, my Quilting Bee. I took that. I took the Halloween by With Thy Needle and Thread, the pumpkin patch one, and I took the Witch at the Beach. So the brag table was amazing. There was someone had done all of the Nora Corbett reindeers and then the sleigh, and now I want to do them. Like I need anything else to do. So anyway, okay, we are 18 minutes in and we haven't done any stitching, but been gone 2.5 months. A lot went on. So last time in my Flosstube, I had a giveaway. And my giveaway was the Lila Studio Spring Parade set 1 and 2. So the winner would get both of these, and they were required to say bunny in their comment. And I went ahead and did the YouTube random comment generator. And let's see, the winner was Tammy Vickery. And Tammy Vickery said, your stitching is beautiful, your mom's as well, love the bags, very cute, stitch a bunny or 2 or 10 this spring, see you soon. So I'm wondering if Tammy is in overseas. Mums kind of gives it away. Well, we'll see. Tammy, if you see this, and I'll try to comment to you on my last Flosstube. Hopefully you see that. Or if you see this, drop me an email at the805stitcher@gmail.com and I'll send these off to you. Okay? Thanks for playing. So I have another giveaway at the end. I'm actually giving 3 different things away, and it's going to be the end of my market duplicates, or the stuff I had gotten from Top Knot Stitcher. So that will be at the end after haul. So hang in there or fast forward, whatever you want to do. So that's that. Okay. I had a start, a finish, and an FFO. We're 20 minutes in and we're just getting to stitching. Okay. My start, my finish, and my FFO was Stacy Nash Primitives Little Sparrow Sewing Box. So this was the box. I apologize for my fingernails in advance. When I was sick, I ripped them all off, and then I haven't gotten them done again because of gas prices. So if gas goes down, my fingernails will be done again. But anyway, my apologies. So this was the box. It was a kit. I believe it was a market exclusive. I don't know where I got it, and I don't know. But this was a 3 generations. Stacy Nash's mom decoupaged the box, and then there were some waxers that Stacy's daughter made, and then this was the stitch piece. There you go. It's so cute. I did this in a day, so sorry, I'm trying to be steady. Maybe I do it this way. So I did this in a day. You can easily do it in a day. Finishing was really easy. I just did like the, lace it up. Oh, this is where it says the Little Sparrow Sewing Box, collaboration of 3 generations, Stacy Nash Designs and Family. So again, I think it's so precious. It's just so precious. So that was my start, finish, and FFO. I did this in May, I think. So the rest of my FFOs I don't have with me. I'm gonna have to insert photos. But the first FFO I did was Satsuma Street Virgo. And I'll insert a photo. And this was, I did this for my girlfriend, and I gave it to her. I finished it, but I had not FFO'd it. And I gave it to her, I want to say, in 2020, because we met for around her birthday, which was September, and I showed it to her, but I hadn't FFO'd it. So that was 2020. She came over in April, and we did a craft day, and we were up in my craft room. She was using my sewing machine. She said, "Hey, where's that thing you did for me?" Now she's moving to Texas, so she probably wants it. So I FFO'd it for her that day. It took me, I don't know, 15 minutes. Like, I had it on my table. I had it on my table for 2 years and got it out in 15 minutes. So that was Satsuma Street Virgo. The next one I FFO'd was Satsuma Street Virgo. It was on a 14 count Aida with all the called for DMC. Acorn Basket by the Blue Flower. The Blue Flower was my next FFO, and I stitched this on a 36 count. I want to say it was Color and Cotton Tea Leaves. I'm pretty sure. I did it 2/2, and I used this for my small exchange for StitchCon, and I'll insert a picture now. And like I said, Olivia got my small exchange and said she loved it. It was a Needlebook. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but I wanted to show the Blackbird fabric, so she can use it for. I would use it for just a decorate, you know, you use it for a piece of decoration. So I think it turned out really cute. It was a fun stitch, easy stitch. I might even stitch it again. So I don't know if I do the needlebook, but maybe just a little pillow. So like I said, oh, I told you what I used, and I used all of the called for colors, flosses. And the next FFO I did, which was in June, I finished these. Deb from @StitchTheStash on Instagram had sent me a message and said, do you still do custom bags and with finished pieces in them? And I said, yeah, I can do that for you. So she sent me her finished pieces. I don't know who, I know the first one was Lindy Stitches, Blue-Footed Booby. I don't know the maker of the other one. I'm sure if you really want to know, you can message Deb @StitchTheStash. She's on Instagram, and I'm sure she'd be happy to tell you what the other, who the other pattern is by. The one that says something about home is where the, I think it says home is where the cat fur flies. But I'll show you a picture of those here. So yeah, those were really fun to make. It took me a while to coordinate the fabrics, but once I did, I was really happy how they turned out, and I know she was happy with it. So yeah, it was cool. I love doing those things. So those were my FFOs. Let's see. My finishes are, I'm trying not to say as much. I know it's annoying. My first finish was May. I don't want to take it out. By Country Cottage Needleworks. This was on my whip go for April. And it was on my whip go for April as a finish. That is what I needed to do, was finish it. So I did it on a 28 count lambswool, which is the called for. And I used the called for, I think it's probably Classic Colorworks. I think they use Classic Colorworks threads, but whatever was called for. And this is the first one I've done out of the series. So I have 11 more to go. And here we go. This is May. I made some mistakes. I went with it. There's a horn. Sorry. Don't know whose horn it is, but there we go. May. I want to do all of them. I have a piece that I think I want to put them on, and now I have to find all the rest of them. They're around here somewhere. So that was my first finish. My second finish this was really popular on Instagram when I posted it. I mean, people love this one. This is, I should have done it this way. This is by Teresa Kogut. It's called Struttin'. I believe it's on 35 count tin roof by Weeks Dye Works. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And it's all the called for colors. I think they're mostly Weeks Dye Works, or all Weeks Dye Works. So here is, I didn't spend a lot of time looking for the pattern, but here's Teresa Kogut, Struttin'. Now, I just think this is the cutest thing in the world. And I'm going to finish it. I'm gonna reach over here. You're gonna hear, ooh, this is not gonna end well. Hold, please, let me get it. That would not end well. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm back. Well, that was graceful. Okay, so this is Teresa Kogut Struttin'. I want to do it in a flat fold, and I'm going to use this as the fabric for it on the back. So I think that will be perfect. I can't see it, but yeah. So Teresa Kogut Struttin'. I want to say it was a fun stitch, but it wasn't. Teresa Kogut has a lot of half stitches in this, and I've noticed that in, there's dogs. I know it's getting warm in here, so I'm sorry if I start glowing. But I've noticed that in many of her charts I've done is that there are a bunch of half stitches. And I mentioned this to someone at StitchCon at my table, and I started looking through the book that I bought of hers. There were no half stitches in her newer books. So maybe, we thought that maybe since when her earlier stuff, she wasn't cross stitching, that maybe when she started cross stitching, she went, aha, those half stitches are not a lot of fun. There is a ton. And I had a real hard time with the antlers, but I just went with it. So that was a finish. Hopefully I'm going to FFO that pretty soon. The last finish I did for, this was a whip go for June. No. Oh, okay. I apologize. May Cottage was a whip go for June. Stretton was a whip go for May, and I did the 500 stitches and decided just to finish it because I wanted it done. I didn't have too much to go. I had already gotten the Santa and the deer, so I had to finish the border, which didn't end well. I was way off, had to move some things, but there was no getting around to it. But this one is a whip go for April, and again, I had 500 stitches was my goal, but I decided to finish it. So it was Kathy Barrick, Good Intentions. We've all seen it. I saw this model at StitchCon. Kathy Barrick had a trunk show there. It was super teeny tiny, and it was really cute. You notice how they always do models really super teeny tiny? I don't know why. It makes them just cute. Maybe it makes them smaller so when they have to carry them around to trunk shows. So this I did with the called for, I'm sure, 36 count beige linen from Weeks Dye Works. She called for needlepoint silk, but she does always give a DMC conversion. So I use the DMC conversion, and this is it. And there we go. Good Intentions, all the called for. Her face is done 1/1. I thought it was kind of funky. It's fun. So this was a fun stitch, I have to say. It was fun. Oh gosh, I wish I could. I had ordered a frames from an Etsy shop. I'll have to again put them in the comments or right here. I'll put their name or the Etsy shop name. I had ordered a frame for, I have a la-di-da called Ding Dong, and they had done the frame for Ding Dong. Ding Dong is long and narrow. So I contacted them. They didn't have the frame on, they had the frame, but it, not that size on their Etsy shop. So I contacted them. They were quick to reply. And I told them, they did the frame on the model, and could they still do it? They did the custom frame. I think it was $70. That's kind of standard for the frame. And it didn't come with any plexiglass or anything like that, like sometimes or the matting. So it was just the frame, so I'll have to do that. But yeah, I've got the same frame as the model, and that's what I wanted. So like I said, they have a lot of frames on their site. This is pretty square. So there's one on their site that I think it is a black frame with a kind of distressed color underneath. That is kind of this color. So I'll try to put their Etsy shop in under here. If I can remember. Excuse me for coughing. I still have a cough. I got, when I had COVID, I just did the really achy and tired. I slept for 1 full day. And congestion. That's what I got. So those were my finishes. Yeah. So, starts. I had a lot of starts. So here we go. Oh wait, where are my starts? Oh, they're down here. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hold on a minute. Let me move some stuff here and bring this out. Okay. hairdresser did my hair too blonde. I was like, ugh. All right. This was a StitchCon start. I had purchased this fabric and the sulky pack at the attic and the pattern. So the pattern is tangled ink circles. I love this, but I'm not gonna do this well because I have all the sulkies. They're not together, but here's a few of them. Here's a few more. This is the first time I worked with sulky. I love it. I really love it. But, so I got the sulky pack. They had it all together at the attic. So I'm sure if you want to, and it wasn't bad. Yeah, this was a sulky pack for ink circles. It was the petite sulky 12 weight. It was $17 for, I think there were 8 in here. I think there's 8 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, and it calls for, it calls for sulky. So, or DMC. Anyhow, the fabric I'm doing it on is 36 count Seraphim Forest Floor. And I saw this fabric and I saw those sulkies and I just lost it. So here we go. This was my start. I think I started this on Friday. But here we go. It's not huge, but look at this fabric. And those fall colors. That is just going to be amazing. So I can't wait to go on. I think I always get a little, like always with the ink circles where you have the pattern that branches out, you'll see another one. I always feel that the middle is kind of the boring part, but I want to branch out. So if you look at the pattern, I want to be out in here, but you got to do the middle first if you center start like I do. So anyway, that was it. The sulky packs were at the attic. The fabric is 36 count. I have my Scentsy thing on. But anyway, 36 count Seraphim Forest Floor. Gorgeous. So, look forward to working on that some more. Where's my bag? Oh, here it is. Let me make sure to put my needle in, put my stuff away, because, oh, I don't have any bags I'm going to show at the end, but if I do have one that I have something in, I will show it if there are some in stock today at the moment. I don't know if this will go up today. It's always hard for me to upload, but this is Lace de Jour. It's a French General, and I got this one because I screwed up on it. But the inside is a blue. So I think I have about 4 of these. So they're still on my, if they're still there, if it's today, I also have a sale running just today only on Monday the 20th. And it's 20% off and it's in observance of Juneteenth. I want to do 19% off, but you can't do that on Etsy. So, okay. I put the rest of the stuff in here. Okay, so that was a StitchCon start. The next one is another StitchCon start. And this was one I was going to start with Gail, who ended up not being there because her daughter was having the surgery. But we talked and we said, let's start the same day. This was a kit. I think I got it from, it's a Facebook group, Homespun Needleworks. and a lot of times they have exclusive kits on there that you can get. And I got this, and it is a Summer House Stitchworks Emily's Bliss. And I bought it and I put it away, and then I realized, and when Gail said, let's work on this, I pulled it out, and she's like, are we still gonna start work on this? I said, let me see if I can find it. And I pulled it out and realized that why I bought it, because it's so freaking cute. So this was a kit. It had all the called for stuff in it. It had the finishing stuff. I want to say, let me see if it says what it is. Oh, it's a 32 count natural linen witchelt. It's kind of stiff. And the floss is Gloriana, which it's like stitching with butter. Amazing. Especially on the, and they're using two strands on this. So I'm stitching this on the, I just said it, 32 count witchelt, and I'm stitching it with the Gloriana silks 2 over 2. And this is where I got to. I stitch on it Saturday. Here we go. Look at this right here. This is called fall foliage. I'm going to show you the actual, I sewed my finger, so I don't want to show you that, but I'll show you the actual color. But this is as far as I got. It was fun. It's fun. It's easy. It's a 32 counts, easy to see. But this fall foliage, let me show you. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. Gorgeous. Anyway, these are the rest of the colors. All pretty fall colors. So that was a new start, and it's a fun start. I don't know if you can still get it or if it'll come out later, or check Summer House Stitchworks maybe. Nola's barking. I was watching somebody and their dogs were just barking, and it didn't even faze her. Oh, I know who it was. It was Rachel at Needle and Flax. So that was those were my 2 new starts at StitchCon. Okay, the next new start is by Hands On Design, and it's Resting Beach Face, because I think it's hilarious. It's very cute. It calls for Vintage Tiffany, Fabrics by Stephanie, which I'm using. It's stitched 2 over 2 with DMC. Don't we love it when something is stitched with DMC? So I stitched on this on the plane yesterday, and this is where I'm at. She's cute. Super cute. Easy stitch, fun. Would love to finish it. I have another retreat in August. It's the Black Needle Society retreat in Missouri, and I think we have to do there's a smalls exchange, and I think it has to do with summer, but I think this might be too big. But I'll show you another one that I might do, that I'm thinking about doing for the smalls for there. So we'll see. I'll just keep her for myself because she's so darn cute. So that was, like I said, it's 32 count Tiffany, Vintage Tiffany or Tiffany? Oh, right here. 32 count Vintage Tiffany, Fabrics by Stephanie. Pretty blue. Okay. My next new start was, just because I think I wanted to work on something small. I did work on this at StitchCon, and this is Hands-on Design, A Year of Celebrations continues, season 2. We've seen it. On the back, there's some more pictures. I am stitching this on the call for 32 count driftwood. Again, Fabrics by Stephanie. Hands-on Design is like Fabrics by Stephanie. Oh, I just spewed Coke on my pattern. Okay, so, and I'm using all of the classic Colorworks. Oh, there's a Facebook Sal group. I need to join that. And this is where I'm at on this first one. I'm starting with June. There we go. Not sure my fingers. Cute. I think those are strawberries. A basket. It should look like this. So I want to do them just how she did them. I even bought all, I've already got all the rickrack. And oh, those are fun little ones. I was thinking that it would be fun and get them stitched up really quick. I'm already almost at the end of June and I don't have June done. It's not a good sign, but I will persevere. Okay, put the needle back. Okay, was this a new start? Oh, I guess it was. I don't know what I'm stitching this on. Sorry, I think it was something in my stash. I'm not sure. But it is, and it was a new start, and it's Plum Street Samplers, Goodness and Thanks. I like the little buttons. It called for 36 count Plum Street blend, and I don't think, that's not what I'm using. I don't have any Plum Street blend, but it is a 36 count, and I just don't know what it is. If I figure it out, I'll let you know. I am stitching it with all the called for classic Colorworks. So I worked on this a little bit at StitchCon. Here we go. I love anything with a turkey. I love anything with pilgrims. I'm a sucker for pilgrims. I love the little, I don't know what you call that, the penny something, penny on the border. What do you call that? What do you call that? Tell me. And I did the middle and I was like, wow, this is going to be quick. And then I started the border. But I can have it done before Thanksgiving, right? Right. It's a fun little stitch because, especially now when I'm doing the border, because it's just so routine that I can probably get it done pretty quickly. Cute. I love her stuff. I can never get enough of her stuff. And I have so many, and to be honest, I have not started many of them. So that's Goodness and Thanks. I think that came out, I don't know when it came out. Was it at, what's the one, Galleria? No, that's not it. Galleria is something different. I don't know. Came out when it came out. 2021. Fall. Okay, this is that little bag I made. It's cute. Love these. Okay. Next new start. This is the one that I was talked into by Jean at the attic to do 56 count. Everyone can do 56 count, she says. How does this go? Hold on. Let me figure it out. Oh, this is in a Love You More, it's a Love You More Studios bag. This is the very, I bought a bunch of bags from her. I know it's Katie Landis, who's Black Needle Society. Katie has bought a bunch of bags from me, and I wanted to check hers out. So this is the interior. Cute. And they're really nice. I like them. They don't close, but I don't think, no, it's not going to fall out if you've got, you know. But this is, how does this go? That's right. I got this at the attic. I got the thread and material at the attic. There was a color conversion. Let me just dump it out. That's that. I'm doing a color conversion with, what are these? Surfine, and Tudor Silk, Surfine and Tudor Silk. So these are the colors. I'm not doing this very well. These are the Surfines. Surfine, I don't know. And these are, oops, these are the silks. I don't know where I got this. I think I got it from Tanya. EGA. And this is, oh, these are Gloriana Tudor Silk. So anyway, this was the color conversion that we did. The woman at the attic helped me. The one I can't remember her name. So you have to get these really tiny beading needles, 25 beading needles. So if you want the color conversion, you can't really tell how much I've done, but I'd be willing to share it. But the chart is Hands Across the Sea sampler, Annie Norris. I thought it was a cute little one to start the 56 count. There's only 5 colors. I'm doing 6 colors because I'm doing a different color for the birds. I'm doing a darker blue for the birds. And then the words are in the lighter blue. So that's, the birds will just stand out a little bit more than the words. So I have a big start on this. It's not hard, but it's tiny. So here we go. There it is. I'm starting on that basket of whatever it is. But look at this fabric. The fabric I'm doing it on is, hold on, I got it here somewhere. Oops. I'm doing it on Seraphim Antique Lace, 56 count. So it's not hard with, you have magnification, you just need magnification. You can't do it without, I can't do it without it. I'm sure somebody can, but I can't. So I'll keep going, and hopefully next time, but that is not fabric gorgeous. Hopefully next time I will be further along. Maybe I'll work on that this afternoon. I have to work on it during the day. I do have to say that. Okay, let me put all this stuff back in here that I took out. Okay, that was a new start. I actually started that the night, because I did have my magnification lamp in the hotel. I started it the night I bought it, because I was so excited to try it. Okay. And this new start was frosted pumpkin. Frosted pumpkin. It's the Under the Sea Mystery. I don't know if I have a copy of where we're at now. We're currently on clue 3. We've all seen it. Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. That's what it is. I'm working on this right now, but I started this in, I don't know when I started. But I finished clue 1, I finished clue 2, and I'm currently working on clue 3. I have a small start on that. This was a kit, so it is all the called for that was in the kit. I want to say it's a 32 count, picture this plus Nessie. course, I don't... Oh, it's 28 count casual in Nessie by Picture This Plus. And I'm using all the DMC, and there's a couple classic works and a rainbow gallery that were included in the kit. So I got the kit with the linen. There's a kit with Ada as well. I don't know if they have any in stock, but I know when I was looking for it, it was out of stock, but I got a message that it was back in stock. So anyway, it's super cute. Here's where I started, clue 3. The next clue is out June 25th, which today's the 20th, so I better get a move on. Maybe this is what I need to work on. And it's just super cute. It's fun. I'm doing this for my granddaughter, even though my daughter probably will never put it up. And there we go. Under the Sea by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And it's a kit. Let's see, I'm trying to not say as much. So, this is a bag I do have in stock. It's called Me and My Friend. It's a Tilda fabric, and inside are the friends. There's another friend there. So, it's fun. Let's see. Okay, and I have more starts. This is going to be a long video, or Flosstube, because I have lots of starts, I have lots of stitching, I have lots of haul, and it's been 2.5 months. So there's a lot. I'm sorry it's been so long, but life. The next one I started was in the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine, and it is by Barbara Anna Designs. I've got this fabric in here. I wanted to start this one by, is it Teresa Kogut? Yeah, Teresa Kogut, Mary Spring. And I don't know if it's called for, yeah, it calls for 40 count grandpa's sleeve, and I have a 36 count grandpa's sleeve. So I'm gonna do it on that. Anywho, that's in the future. Right now I am working on, I started Barbara Anna Design Dreaming Queen Bee. Again, it's in the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher Spring magazine. I'm using all the called for DMC, and I'm stitching it on, I want to say again on Color and Cotton Tea Leaves. I had another little piece of it. And this is where I'm at. I'm almost done. Very close to being done. This is the other one that I thought I would use for my small exchange. Now, I saw a woman who had, instead of this key here, she had a bee charm, and it was so cute. And I think I might do that. I might rip out that key and put a little bee charm there. I'm gonna copycat her. But again, it's really cute. And I think this might be my small exchange for Black Needle Society. Don't know. Don't know. So that's that. That was a little start. I started this the same day I started the sparrow, I think. Not sure. The little sparrow box. I started 3 things that day. And this is another one that I started. I did not take it out of the Q-snap. I don't know what fabric it is. If I figure it out, I didn't want to take time to go through all my fabric because it was enough to get all this together. But again, this is from Punch Needle, the spring issue. And I was doing Hello from Liz Matthews, Antique, Antique Linen Labels, Swatch, and Pillow. I'm doing the pillow. And again, I don't know what I'm stitching it on. It calls for a don't know. Oh, it calls for a 36 count for the pillow and a 40 count for the swatch. So in different colors. This is obviously not the color I'm used to doing, but I just thought this would look good. I saw it on a really dark fabric with a light, with a monochrome, and we'll see how it turns out. Who knows? Might be good, but this is what I'm doing. Again, I don't know the fabric, but I am doing it, stitching it with Weeks Dye Works whitewash. So that's that. And again, I'm doing the pillow here. No, I think it'll be cute. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be different. It'll be more like that swatch, but just with the lighter color. So I don't know. We'll see how that turns out. So that was a start. This spring magazine was I had so much. Oh, those were the three I had. The Barbara Anna and the Teresa Kogut and Hello from Les Matthews. Okay. Oh, this is a big start. I think I started this because I needed something, a little something to work on just there where I could see it really well. Because I think I started when I was camping and it was late at night. It's Prairie Schooler Farm Fresh, and I started the ducks. I've already done this one, and I need to finish these two. And then I also have the companion for this. I don't know where it is, but anyway. So this is my impressive new start. Yay. Didn't get very far. I am using 18 count Aida in antique linen. I don't know. Ivory. 18 count ivory with all the called for DMC. So just a little start there. It's, like I said, it's good when your eyes are tired and you can see it. Might be a good travel piece too. Well, no, 18 count. I can see 14 count really well when I'm traveling. I don't think I'd be able to see 18. I'm stitching it 2/2. Oh, 2/1. It's Aida. Okay. That was a tiny little start on that. Prairie Schooler. I don't know. It's book number 108. Farm Fresh it's called. Okay. And my last new start was big. Hemlock and Rye, Thursa Priscilla Dawes, 1870. We all saw it. It's by a Kansas City girl in a Colorado world. She's Hemlock and Rye. And I am doing the bright one. So I started on the border, and this is where I'm at. You know, this is why I like doing the Flosstube videos, because I pull everything out and it makes me go, oh, I need to work on that some more. Oh, I need to work on that some more. So anyway, this is where I'm at. Oh, I'm stitching this on the called for. I ordered the called for, which is 32 linen, 32 Zweigart in the color Silk. And I'm doing 2/2 with the called for DMC, which these are the brights. So great colors. I can't wait to really start. I'm just doing the border like I said, and this is where I'm at. So got about a little over half done. It's a pretty simple border, and I should knock it out so I can start the fun stuff. I learned from Strutton that I should do the border first, because if you work off the border of whatever border you have done, and then, because I do that, is I'll start in the middle and then kind of do part of the border, and then, but I can't do that anymore, because if I work off the border, then it's all off if my border is off. I learned that. So I will be doing borders first if there's a border. So there we go. Not exciting, but that was a new start, and that was my last new start. So we are an hour and 5 minutes. It's going to be a long one, people. It might be 2 hours. I'll try to speed up. I don't have a lot of whips, which are works in progress, because I worked a lot on things that were in my finishes or starts that I kept going with. Oh, a pattern in here. A book. Okay. Whips. Let's see. So, speaking of borders, I finished the border on this. I worked some Ann Roberts. It was on my June Whipco. We've all seen it. I'm doing it with the called for 36 count weeks in straw. I think I'm doing it in 36 count weeks straw with 1 strand over 2, and I'm using the Soie d'Alger silks. So this is where I'm at, and where I'm talking about borders. Oh, it just barely fits the, here we are. My goal was 500 stitches for June. I did the 500 stitches and then I went further. This is a fun one to stitch on, and I don't know why I'm not done with it, because it's just, I like blocks of color, and there's a lot of blocks of color in this. You can outline things and just, you know, stitch away. But I did the border, and I can't tell you how surprised I was that the border met up. I was so ready to fudge it, because I fudged some other things in here, and I thought, you know, it's gonna not meet, but it met up. So I did some more of this. I think I did some more of these. I kind of went down on this. I finished the house. I did the sheep because I thought there's a lot of grass here, and I thought that would be good to work on at StitchCon, but I didn't. I worked on more of the house here. Worked on those bricks at StitchCon. So anyway, that was a work in progress. Ann Roberts. I'm trying to speed it up a little bit here. Again, like I said, it's a fun one to stitch. Why don't I do it more? Because I have 20 million other things to stitch on. I was going through my haul, and I'm like, oh, I need to start that. I'm like, Tara, you don't need to start anything until you get something else finished. Gee. Oh. The next one I was working on is another ink circles, and this is Helianthus. I should have taken this to StitchCon with me, because maybe I could have finished it. Maybe. I'm using the called for fabric, which is 32 count Pampas by Picture This Plus. And I'm using all the called for classic colorworks, 2/2. I worked on this a bit yesterday and today. So I love the fabric. I love everything about it. But this is what I'm talking about with ink circles, is that I find this kind of boring. I start in the center and I get a little bored, and I want to, like, well, I don't know. No, this one isn't so much. I'm kind of doing the yellow, which I want to do. So yeah, I'm filling in the yellow. That's just going around filling it in. Excuse me. So, got a couple stitches in that. The next whip I was working on is, and there are my headphones. I was looking for my headphones. Gotta get them out of here. I was like, where are my headphones? So, the next one I worked on was this on my, no, this was not on my WhipGo. This was, it's on my WhipGo, but it wasn't for June or any month before. I just thought, oh, I want to work on that. So, ouch. It is Primitive Needle Witch. I'm stitching it on the called for 40 count shale using 1 strand of Java Water Lilies by Caron. And this, again, this, the variegation in this is gorgeous. Just gorgeous on this material, on this fabric. What's that? What is that? That fluff's all over it. Sorry. Okay, so this is what I did. So, here we are. And look at that variegation. Ugh. So last time I was working on Enchantress. So I did this, I did the witch, and then I started on this. I'm off on this. I'm off at 1 stitch on this, and I'm going with it. I don't care. It's like, it just frames the piece, so it's, you know, it's not a big deal. I'll just keep doing the words, and I just was doing I was on the plane, and I was working on this, so I just wanted to do that border. But look at the variegation. Oop, I'm too close. Oop, it's blown out. Oh, and that was fabric. Mind blown. So, that needs some more love. Maybe it'll come up on my WhipGo next month. And I'll have to put 500 stitches in it. That might complete, no, it wouldn't complete, I don't think. There's a lot of stitches and borders. Excuse me. Okay. We're almost done with the stitching. I told you, it's going to be a long one. I'll go through the haul fast as I can. If you don't want to watch haul, you know, then you're going to be done at the stitching. The next one I did was Salem Remembered. It's another primitive needle. And I'm doing it on the called for, I believe it's Picture This Plus Heritage. Yeah, 40 count Heritage. And I'm using the Silken Colors. I think it's Silken Colors, yeah. Thread Gather Silken Colors. And in the call for. So there's 3 colors in it. 1/2. And this is where I'm at. I told you it was Heritage by Picture This Plus, right? There we are. So I think I was at George Burroughs and I went ahead and did Sarah Wilds and Rebecca Nurse and the little moon, and then I started on that border. So there we go. I think I'm going to use this as, I don't know if this is on my WhipGo. I think it is. But I think I'm going to use this as my lunch piece. I don't really like stitching words, and this whole thing is words, so. But, you know, I can stitch half an hour on it, right? So there we go. Love Heritage, love the fabric. So, we're getting close. We're getting close, people. And then if you don't, like I said, if you don't want to watch haul, turn me off. If you want to watch haul, you're going to need another drink. Okay, this we see a lot. This is my travel piece. It's Santa Baby. And I put it in a Santa bag. It was in the 4th of July bag, but Stretton was in this one, and I finished that one, so I moved this one over. Santa Baby. It's a fat quarter shop, quarterly, I think. Yeah. I'm stitching it on the 14 count minty green opalescent with the called for DMCs. And he just got a little more love. There we go. Very cute. I went more down on the hat. I think I did some of the brown around here. I was trying to finish off the browns, and then I went more down into his beard. So, like I say, this is my travel piece that if I'm in the car for a while. We're going to Big Bear next month, so I'll take this along. He'll get more love. I need to just outline all the white so I don't have to look at the pattern. So that's that. I'm feeling kind of achy. There, you know, people were left and right coming down with COVID from weekend A. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that don't get COVID again. But I heard if you get it more than once, it's not as bad as the first time. Okay, this is my last whip. This is one that I could not put down, but then I put down because I had to work on WhipGo. But when I picked it up again when I was at StitchCon, I was like, hey, I love this. So it's Leela Studios SL 1862 small sampler. And it's part of the, it's an adaptation of the Suzanne Lynch 1862 sampler. And I don't know if she's recreated the whole 1862 sampler. I think so, but this is like the bottom part of it. So I'm doing it on, I'm not doing it on that. I'm doing it on Mellow. I'm doing it, it calls for 32 count straw, which that's kind of boring. Let's see. Yeah. I'm doing it on 36 count Mellow by Picture This Press. And I'm using all of the called for Gentle Arts, which were hard to find. But I kitted this up when I was in Stitcher's Paradise last year, and it was before the Gentle Art. Well, no, Gentle Arts was getting a little thin, but she had a bunch, and she had 10-yard skeins, 10-yard, yeah. So I got a bunch. So anyway, here's where we are. I worked on this flower, more of this plant right here, and that's about it. Oh, no, I finished this heart. I filled in the heart. I finished this heart. So, but I love this urn. I love the colors in this. It's amazing. I love it on this fabric. I love everything about it. Gorgeous. Okay, that was the last whip. Hour and 18 minutes, people. Well. Oh well. There was a lot to see. Okay. Haul. Oh wait. Get this needle back on here so I don't lose it or get stabbed by it. Okay, we're gonna do haul, and then I'm gonna do the other giveaway, which is pretty cool. Okay, I have haul, and I have StitchCon haul. So we'll do the haul first. So I sent the proper stitcher. She had ordered a bag from me, and I sent her another bag to give away, and she sent me some floss drops. Super cool. She went to Weekend B, and I think she gave these away, but very cool. Oh, we got so many floss drops. When I felt so bad, I was like, I don't have anything for anybody. You know, I'm gonna start making my floss drops and my needle minders now, so I can be done, have something to give away. She sent me her card, And she sent me a nice card. And she said, "Dear Tara, thank you so much for sending the project bag and needle miner for a giveaway. Your bags are beautiful. Love, Annie." Thank you, Annie. I don't think she watches me, but that was nice. And I hope whoever got the bag enjoyed it. I got another nice card from Eugenia. Eugenia won one of the giveaways. Look at this pretty card. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at the whole thing. It's so pretty. She said, "Tara, thank you so much for sending the lovely JBW Witchy chart. I enjoy your Flosstube very much. It's very calming and fun. Stay well, Eugenia." Thank you, Eugenia. She was in Maryland. Okay, I ordered this from Audrey Walster. She's on Instagram. She's on Instagram as StitchyWitch42. And she also has a, she also has a Flosstube. Oh, yeah. And she's the same, StitchyWitch42. Yeah. Instagram and a Flosstube. So she made these books, and they're floss books. And they've got bigger rings so you can add more to them. I think she put like 10 in here, I'm not sure. But she does a bunch of junk journals and that kind of stuff. But in the front is one of these library cards where I guess you could put the project and maybe even put when you work on it or something. Very cool. That's what I would do with it. And then inside, oh, she sent me a sweet little note when I ordered it. And it was even sealed. It had a seal on it. And just really sweet. Thank you for being a friend, Audrey. Look at it on the paper that she's aged. I have no imagination for this kind of stuff. I'm glad she does. But she has the floss away bags in here. And then she has a little, just a little index card, I guess, to put what it is. You can write on what it is, so you don't have to figure it out. But isn't that cool? I use floss away bags, so this would be fun just to have it a little cute and super cool. Well, I guess once you get the floss in there, it's gonna thicken up. So I'm gonna switch something over and use my floss book, but she posts them on Instagram. I think it's StitchyWitch42 Stash. If not, ask her, message her and ask her where she posts the floss books. But she has them up every now and then. So I think she should make more of these. So anyway, StitchyWitch42, Instagram. I got this from, I don't know, Amazon. I saw this on Just Keep Stitching. This is a new one from the Button and Bees Autumn series, and Steph had gotten this for Pam, and I thought it was so cute. It's called Fall Beach. Isn't that cute? That's not very good. So that's that. I had to buy a Gloriana for something, I don't know now, but no thread travels alone, so I got this little Mill Hill Garden Gnomes. Every time I buy a thread, I buy Mill Hills. I'm going to have 20 million Mill Hills and not started any of them. I am a patron of Farm Girl Michelle Rudy's Patreon. And if you're on a certain tier, she'll send you a quarterly fabric. So this was for the first quarter, and it was a 36 count. And she dyes all these fabrics herself. So I think she sent a fat quarter. Oh, I got this from the Primitive Hair, and I was thinking I would send this along with the Dreaming Queen Bee for the Smalls exchange. Maybe. It doesn't hold very many, but you know, you could always drill more holes in this. That's what I would do. You can I would drill them all the way, you know, maybe up until here. Anyway, maybe I'll drill more holes in it. So that was from the Primitive Hair. These I got, I'm not sure where I got these. I tried to, oh, I know where I got this one. I got this from Traditional Stitches, and why I got it from them is they were the only ones who had the, what do you call this? Oh, what is this? The spool. It's an antique spool. So anyway, this is Praiseworthy Stitches, Holly Jolly Stacker. I think this was Market. And I got it because from Traditional Stitches because they still had the spool. And that if there wasn't a spool, I didn't have any reason to have it. So that'll be fun to do. Here's a few charts I got. I'll go through these fast. I got Leela Studio MT 1828. I think these were Market. This is still my Market stuff. So I got Chessie and Me Bird and Pea Pin Pillow. Got another Leela Studios Janet Robertson. And then I got the Little Robin Designs, the Charming Cow Sampler. I just love the colors in this. I love the colors in that. I got, and I was so excited about this. I can't even tell you. I got Rosewood Manor Lavender Cottage Sampler. And I got the fabric and all the threads for it. So this is the one I was like, oh, I need to start this, but I'm like, no, you don't need to start it right now. It's on 28 count Oaken by Picture This Plus. So I have that all ready to go. I saw this, somebody was going to start it at StitchCon, and I think Pam was going to start it too, but it's from, what is it? Rhonda's Originals. She has an Etsy shop, www.rhondasoriginals.biz. And she has these people pillows. I think she has George Washington, maybe Lincoln, maybe Mrs. Washington. I'm not sure who else she has. But I saw this and I needed to have it. So it's from Miss Prim, Cross Designs by Rhonda Knopf, and it's Ruth Bader Ginsburg, MP36. And this is a PDF download, so it was instant gratification. I really want to start this. What is it called for? 28 count lamb's wool. I probably have some. Because I think that's what, I don't know if I want to do it on that. I don't know. But isn't that something? Okay. I won a giveaway from Michelle Rudy. And I didn't even know it was a giveaway. But anyway, the Scarlet House remembered me. So that was, I was a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. I never won anything. So that was good. I pre-ordered this, I think from Top Notch Stitcher. And it's hands-on design, Life is Just. And she mentioned this on Kathy Aberman, right? Yeah. Kathy Aberman mentioned this on her Flosstube, that people are like, oh, it reminds me of Mary Englebright. And that's totally the reason why I got it, because it reminds me of Mary Englebright. Life is just a chair of bullies. And she said it wasn't meant to be, but so you got a little charm with it. I can't show you the charm, and you get a little sticker, I think. Oh, it's a floss drop. I can't show you the charm because it shows the pattern, but there we go. Cute. Kathy Barrick had a sale on her Etsy shop. It was like 20% off or 25% off. So I went over there and I got a couple of those. Riley Harbor. And these were PDF downloads too. So Riley Harbor. Did it for the whale. I got Grace. Got this because the girl's almost as big as a house. Whenever anything is bigger than a house, I love it. And Western Witch. because it's a witch, why not? Okay, and I got, this was from, I saw it on Pam and Steph, and it's from Twin Peak Primitives, and it's the limited series, or limited edition, and there's an Etsy shop, and it's TPP Limited, I believe. It's Etsy or it's a web page, TPP Limited, but it's Needleworker's Garden Sampler, and it comes in the bag. This is the whole kit and caboodle. So, and it's not that expensive. It wasn't that bad. But you get the chart. And in this one, you get a couple little coasters, I think it is. You get a little needle file. You get a needle minder, and you get the fabric and the floss. And these are the floss colors. It doesn't show up really good on the picture, so anyway. There's only like 1, 2, 3, 6 colors in this, so I got that. Okay, try to be quick. Trying, people, I'm really trying. When I was at the attic, I picked up the Tangled Fire with the fabric, and I started that, and I picked up Annie Morris, and I started that. And these are the other couple things I got when I was there at the attic. I got Fox and Rabbit, Margaret Felicia Dyson, 1848. And I saw this, the model, and that's why I got it. It's gorgeous. And I got this kit, Witching Season. It's a Shepherd's Bush. Comes with all the goodies, the chenille, the backing fabric, the threads, the buttons. I'm a sucker for a kit, so. I got this, Happiness is Homemade. This is from the Nashville Needlework Market cookbook, and it's got recipes and little patterns throughout. So let's see what Lindy Stitches did. Oh, I can't show you the pattern. I can't show you the pattern, but I'm going to go through this a little more. So, and then I got, because I collect these, I got a little thread 3-inch gauge from the Attic Needlework. Okay, I ordered from Kitten Stitcher. And yeah, I ordered this. It's Hers by Shakespeare Peddlers, and it's Throw Wide the Window. I don't know, I just love this. Big red house. I bought To My Friend Pin Keep Stack. And I got Not Forgotten Farm, Josh Turner Sampler. I hit my sister with the switch, for that my mother made me stitch. 1864. Josiah Turner, and he says my dog. This is so cute. How often do you see a boy who stitches in that time? I got this, Kathy Barrick, Bluebird in a Cherry Tree. And I think I just want to do the pillow down here. I saw it on her Flosstube, she and Liz Matthews. So, got that. Stop it. This is from Stacy Stitches Creative Studio. She started a online needlework store, and I bought some things from her because she buys my bags, and I wanted to support her. And it's a website. It's Stacy Stitches Creative Studio, all one word.com, and it's Stacy STACIE stitchescreativestudio.com. And she's on Instagram at Stacy Stitches Creative Studio as well. You can find her there. And she also has a Flosstube. I'm not sure what the name of it is. Stacy Stitches Creative Studio, maybe. I got Stacy Nash Primitive Strawberry Basket Pin Keep and Scissor Fob. I thought that would be a good small, if I need a small. I got Coquette a Go-Go. I don't know that, but I say it that way. It's fun. Summertime. And also Autumn Time. Look at that squirrel. Cute. And I got the Scarlet House Colonial Blooms. And again, I thought this would be good for a small. I love that. Okay. I'm going to try to save them all today. I ordered from Needle and Flax. On her website, she started kitting things up with her fabric. She does them in DMC, I'm pretty sure. So I wanted to try her fabric, and I decided to do a kit. So I ordered from her Esther Pickford, Hands Across the Sea. Here is the DMC pack, the pretty colors. And then she sent 36 dirty teacup. So I'm not gonna take it out. So I bought it because I want to try her fabric, but I like that too. I got an order from Top Knot Stitcher, or this might be a couple orders. Chubby Bird, she had this on her Instagram. Jeanette Douglas. I'm like, I need a Chubby Bird. Leela Studio, Ellen Bulifant, 1881. I love all the samplers they came out with at Market this year. Ink Circles, the Red Ship of Lesser Commitment. This cracked me up because you know she has the big red ship or something, and then there's a medium red ship, and yeah, the Red Ship of Lesser Commitment is my speed. So Ink Circles. This I got because I'm a sucker for a kit, but I might have this as a giveaway. I'm not really all that excited, but somebody might. It's the Primitive Hair Beezy at Stitching. It's a Nashville exclusive from 2020. I didn't realize this would be gold, but I guess you could paint it or do something. But I thought that it was like on a honeycomb fabric. I don't know if you can see, but it's just the regular fabric and you have to stitch the honeycomb. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know if that's all X's or that looks like it's all back stitching. We'll see. I don't know. I got Primrose Cottage Stitches, The Witch Next Door. And my TableMate at StitchCon was doing this for her grandson. He had picked out some fabric for it. It was like a blue opalescent, really not very good, what do you call it, mottled, blue purple. It was really pretty. She had gotten all this done, most of this done. And I messaged her going, man, that is going to be a beast with that house. But got that. And then I got Leela Studio Spring Quaker. I love this. Love. I might just do the middle because that's the part I loved. Because, I mean, no matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. We don't have any seasons in California, so it's not really. Okay, that was from Top Knot Stitcher. Remember, people, it was 2.5 months in Market. I was still getting Market stuff. And then 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I ordered some things. I ordered the next 2 of the Nutcracker Village, which I needed. as I'm doing the Nutcracker Village. I ordered the Wreath Swap 1 and 2 because I have the piece for this and I need to get this started. I ordered Lizzie Kate a pair of pilgrims because they're pilgrims and I have a thing for pilgrims or turkeys. And they're so cute. Darn. I ordered this, the Woolly You Blossoms of Yesterday. And I was very enthused. I bought the whole, you know, when you're at 1, 2, 3 stitch, it says click. They let you click on everything and you can buy the whole kit, caboodle. So I did. So maybe I was thinking I would do it for my small. I don't know. Or a small. I got the Prairie Schooler Nordic Holiday. I got Thoughts and Dreams, the Teresa Kogut book. And I got it basically for this one. Life is tough, my darling, but so are you. I want to do that for Harper. Let's do it on a little flat fold. Maybe her mom will let her put it up. And I got Love Lives Here by Teresa Kogut. Again, anything that's bigger than a house, person, or animal, I need it. Okay, so that was what I got from 1, 2, 3 stitch. And that was back in, I don't know when it was. When did I send this? April 6th. So I got this right after my, or not the bag, I don't know. Okay, now we're at StitchCon. And I shop both at the Annex and at Keepsakes, so I don't know which is which, so I'm just going to go through it all. I bought Round Red Sampler by Heart and Hand, and I bought the little bowl for it. It's so tiny. I know Brenda from Brenda and the Cereal Starter did this. I don't know what count she did it in. I'm gonna maybe message her or to see if it was a 36 or a 40 so that it fit on the top of this. So, because I don't like the overhang. I got that. This is a series from Pedal Pusher called Halloween Hoedown series, and I just thought it was so cute. This one is Muella DeVille. It's a cow in a devil costume. Please. And then I got Cluck Cluck Boo. It is chickens in pumpkin costumes. Get out of here. And then I think there's a pig. I'm gonna have to go. There's a pig and a sheep that I liked. I got a couple from Tellin Emblem. I got the one that came out at Market. I don't know if there's a name for it. Oh, Scissor Sampler. And then I got this one. It's called Love Bugs. And I got this because when I was younger, I'm not a big dragonfly. I used to collect dragonflies, and my mom was always a bee lover. So I'm going to do just the bee and the dragonfly together. Just me and my mom, and not do the butterfly because they have no meaning to me. But I got that one. I got Luck of the Irish because I'm a Finnegan. I got this from Primrose Cottage Stitches, Harvest Wishes and Pumpkin Kisses because it's super cute. They had a model of it. I got this from Needle Bling Designs, Happy When Stitching. It's always happy hour when I am stitching. If it was always happy hour, I don't know how much stitching I would get done. Hawaiian Sea Turtle. I picked this up because it had the Sulky pack that went with it, and I started using the Sulky, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need that. But here it is. This is by Salty Stitcher Designs, but that's Hawaiian Sea Turtle. I got this from Sue Hillis Designs because pilgrims. I like how it's like 1990-ish, but this was done in 2000, so, you know, it just looks like Sue Hillis. Very cute pillow. Okay. I got this Rebel Stitcher Designs. I was talking to Barbara, and she said that, who is it? What's the name? What's her name? I can't remember her name. But she dipped her toe into designing patterns. And this does not do this justice. You have to see this in person to really, it's all color and cotton, and it's stitched on 40 count dirty brown linen by XG Designs. This is so cool. It's Women of Honor sampler. So it says Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Ida B. Wells, Edith Windsor, Malala Yousafzai, I can't say her name, Shirley Chisholm, Mae Jemison, Rosa Parks, Jane Goodall, Susan B. Anthony, Billie Jean King, Harriet Tubman, Kamala Harris. The most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Alice Walker. So, Rebel Stitcher. She hit it out of the park with this. I guess this was just like selling like hotcakes. So, I'm sure we'll see more from Rebel Stitcher. I got this because I saw the model. It is Kathy Barrick Autumn Pin Drum. I don't know when this came out. I think it was a couple of years ago, or last year maybe. The model is just super cute. I got this little Prairie Schooler. It's the bee, and I got this because I saw the model, and on the model it's done with rickrack, and off the rickrack are some buttons. It was so cute. Took a picture of that. I got this because I'm a Finnegan. It's Joyful Journal, Heart and Hand, March. I got this because I'm Swedish. JBW Designs, A Scandinavian Christmas. And I saw this, it was the last one they had, and I had been looking for this and I could not find it, but it's Needle Made Designs, Barb's Birds. So, Barb's Birds came about as a way to honor Barb Adams of Blackbird Designs, as most of you know. Yeah, so. 40 count vintage navy bean from Lakeside Linens. So, we're almost done, people. We won't be 2 hours. I got these, who is this? Oh man, I'll tag her in it. She did the stuff for, anyway, I got these, okay, I'll show you this first. Oh, I got these little floss drops from StitchCon too. It shows keepsakes. I got it from Keepsakes. So this was the StitchCon design from Barbara, not Barbara Hills, Sue Hillis. And she did this for StitchCon for 2022. And they had these trays there. It's got the rulers. And she had some of these little motifs in the tray. It was so cute. I think she had the keepsakes in like one of the taller ones, and I think the Stitchy Bus might have been in one, and then this might have been in the middle. So cute. So these went like hotcakes. I know there was a bigger tray that she had. Did she have the whole thing in it? She might have, but Barbara from Keepsakes, owner of Keepsakes, said that she tried to talk to the guy who made these and told him how many she needed, and he said no. So I think there's more of the bigger ones, but these are no more. So yeah, if you were lucky enough to get one, hoo-hoo. I also picked up, because this also fits on one of these horn books. So if I want to do the whole thing on the horn book, I got 2 of these because I couldn't decide what color I wanted, and you can always use these. Again, her name, I'll have to tag her something. I got this little tombstone, again by the same maker. Very cute. And the last thing I got, my keepsakes, was this button beads Mill Hill kit. I got it because, I don't know if you can see, but it's like the bottom of the tree and the stuff hanging off. I have a little pull toy that I put at the bottom of the tree for the kids to play with. And it's a little, I don't know if it's, I think it's a Santa, but this just reminded me of my tree. So I got that and the frame. That's it. An hour and 50 minutes. Okay, let's talk giveaway. I give up. I've got 3 giveaways. One is because I duplicate ordered, and the other are still 2 from Market. So I ordered this twice, and because I did, I'm giving it away. Stacy Nash Primitives to my friend Pin Keep Stack. If you'd like to win this, and it's a stack. If you would like to win this, please put friend in the comment. We all know how this is done. Be over 18. Do not say giveaway in the comments. You can only win once. If you are a previous winner, you can still win. But friend, I'm giving away both of these charts to one person. The Stitching with the Housewives, Daisy May, and Jingle Bell Cafe. So if you would like to win this set of charts, put the word stitching in your comment. And last but not least, I am giving away the Hands-On Design Seasons, A Year of Celebrations Season 2. So I showed that I started this one. If you would like to win this chart, please put celebrations in the comment. Must be over 18. I do ship internationally, so you can, if you're not in the United States, go ahead and put in your comments that you want, you know. Again, friend is for the Stacy Nash Primitives chart. Stitching is for the Stitching with the Housewives chart pack. And then celebrations for the Hands-On Design. So we are at 1 hour and 52 minutes. That's it. I would love to say I'll be back in 2 weeks. Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Never know what life brings about. I'm not really busy with the shop, so I don't have anything hanging over my head, so maybe. So, again, thank you for hanging out with me for this long. If you're new, I hope you liked something and will subscribe and come back. And if you're returning, thanks for hanging in there. So, take care, everybody. I'll see you next time.